before this 13-year-old girl was shot at Concord Mills, a worker told us there was a standoff inside the mall with two groups of teenagers. That's when it all escalated and the teens went outside in the parking lot, and that is where the shooting happened. DASHAWN Brown was among those first on the scene that night, and she's live tonight at the mall after speaking with that worker. DASHAWN.
Scott, that person told me there was a sense of uneasiness inside of the mall for almost an hour before the shooting, and they now join a growing list of people calling for some kind of action here.
There was trouble in the mall long before Dave & Buster's.
This employee from Concord Mills says something has to give.
Everybody's very uneasy.
To protect their identity, we agreed not to show their face and disguise their voice. But this person said they witnessed part of the initial fight in Concord Mills that escalated to gun violence in the parking lot. It also led to a 13-year-old girl losing her life.
We were all talking about how uneasy we were from probably 8 o'clock on before this even took place, probably before 8 o'clock.
Why did you feel uneasy?
The behavior of the kids was very volatile. And then when those two groups were standing there was definitely something going on.
The employee described movement among two groups of teens that resembled a standoff.
Something happened that made them turn and run towards Dave & Buster's. People just took it upon themselves, merchant stores, to close their gates, knowing that something was happening.
Now they say something more should happen, whether that means mall policy changes, security changes, or a curfew. A city councilman for the area told me their biggest focus now is finding the suspect, but says council members have already been discussing what should happen next.
Nothing was explained to any of us at the mall, or given explanations or a plan for a future, just business as usual.
And today I have been back in touch with mall management regarding these employee concerns. They acknowledge my request, but I am still waiting to hear back from them, Scott.
All right, DASHAWN, thank you very much. No arrests have been made yet. Concord police still trying to identify the person you see in these surveillance pictures. They believe that he is the shooter in this case. Well, new tonight, we have the 911 calls from the shooting that claimed the life of Aviana Probst's cousin.
The shooting along Lincoln Street happened just 3 hours before the shooting at Concord Mills. Multiple people called the police after they said they heard the gunshots.
Please, fire ambulance. Yes, send somebody please to 333 Lincoln Street. Somebody shooting in front of my house. I think somebody got shot. I'm not for sure.
There was gunshots fired. There's a guy laying in the middle of the road.
The victim, Deron Jordan, died from his injuries. Police have identified the shooting suspect as 16-year-old Amarion Hudson, and he is still on the loose tonight. Investigators have said, as of right now, they do not think that this case is connected to the shooting that happened at Concord Mills.